it's Cherissa. Welcome to or back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I'm really excited about today's video because it's a little bit different and it's also a sit-down video because I have not done a sit-down video in like months. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my post-grad plans, so I'm really excited. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. So here we are, 3.5 years later. I have graduated from Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana. I graduated in May 21st to be exact. I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, Homeland Security, and I minored in Education. So I actually graduated with like honors as well. Not to brag or anything, but I graduated magna cum laude with departmental honors because I wrote an honors thesis. If you're interested in reading my honors thesis, it's on students, school police, and the school to prison pipeline. I don't know if it's like published yet, but I will definitely share that with you because that's kind of going along with my post-grad plans as well. So now here we are, I don't know, about maybe 3 weeks post-grad. And you're probably wondering, like, Cherissa, what are your plans? See, this is exciting because some of you guys do know and some of you guys don't know what my post-grad plans are. So, here we go. I told you I wrote an honors thesis on students, school police, and the school to prison pipeline. So I'm interested in a career with juveniles, helping today's youth. Well, I guess tomorrow's youth. Helping juveniles, helping people, giving back to the community. So that's my goal. So I will be moving to a brand new city and I will be starting law school. Applause. Yes, I am going to law school this fall. And when I tell you this law school application cycle was horrible, it was horrible. It was just not good. So I don't know if you guys know, but when COVID happened, people were taking the LSAT for fun, and they did well on it. So they applied to law school, and other people decide to continue their education if they have like student loans that they can't pay off, or if they can't get a job. So but lots of people all of a sudden want to go to law school. So the 2020 cycle was hard, difficult, or whatever it was. The 2021 cycle, which I applied for, fall 2022, was also difficult because there were a lot of reapplicants that didn't get into the schools they wanted to go to. A lot of people got waitlisted because law schools had a big influx of applications like toward the end of the cycle. So I was very nervous going into this process because I didn't know if I was gonna get in places or go where I wanted to go. So it really scared me. And then also like when I was going on law school like tours and getting to know the law school like interview session, I don't know, what are they called, like information sessions, basically where they try to convince you that their school is the best and you should come there. I was getting nervous because all these people were talking about like the median age of the studying class was like 25, 26, 27, and I was 21 at the time. I'm like, what? And then like I was talking to some law schools that are like higher ranked, higher ranked, and they were talking about they like to see like the 2 years of work experience on people's resumes. They don't work. I was a full-time college student. I mean, I had my job as a resident advisor. I also drove the golf cart. I was also a peer mentor. I was also a peer success leader. So I was doing things, but I wasn't working a full-time job. I've never worked a full-time job. So that really made me nervous because there were reapplicants, people who took a year off to study for the LSAT, which I don't know why you would do. That test was horrible. If anyone's telling you to take a year off to study for the LSAT, don't do that. So I got nervous. So I applied early, like everyone told me to do. I applied in October. Okay, I was gonna apply in September when the applications opened, but I was waiting to talk to a few law schools before I submitted their applications. So in October, I applied. I took the August LSAT and the October LSAT. So I applied to law schools in October. And I didn't hear anything. I got an interview with one of the schools. Should I name drop? Maybe I should name drop. Okay, so the first interview I got was with Washington University in St. Louis. I applied in the beginning of October. By the end of October, I had an interview. And then I didn't hear from them after my interview. I then got asked to do an interview with the school called Ohio Northern, which is in Ohio. It was one of my safety schools. So even though they asked me to interview in October, my interview wasn't until February. And then also in October, I interviewed with Northwestern University in Chicago. That's where my mom went to school. She went to undergrad and med school there. So anyway, so I had these interviews and then I didn't hear from them. I started to hear from schools in January. How many months is that? October, November, December, January. I had the first school, which everyone is shocked when I say this because I am shocked myself as well. I was hurt at the beginning, but I'm shocked, and now it's funny because you're gonna, obviously find out where I'm going, and we're gonna have a laugh when I tell you about these schools. I applied to Tulane Law as one of my safety schools, and I got waitlisted. I got waitlisted at my own school, and this hurt because I don't want to be like I was a shoo-in for Tulane, but everyone thought I was going to get into Tulane. I had the good grades, I could write. I was a Tulane student at the time, and they waitlisted me. And that hurt. That really hurt me. And I wanted to be done with the law school cycle. January goes by, I'm still not in anywhere. February rolls around, and I get a notification from Northwestern, another waitlist. But you know what? I was actually very happy about this waitlist from Northwestern. 1, my mama went there. 2, it's a T14. I will take a wait list at a T14 over Tulane, which was like ranked at I don't know, number 80. Maybe I over-exaggerated on Tulane Law's ranking. Tulane Law apparently is ranked number 55 and Northwestern is ranked number 13. But there's a big difference in the rankings. So anyway, I was happy with my waitlist from Northwestern. Alright, so then I'm in class one day and I get a call from a number I don't recognize. It's the dean of this law school I interviewed at in Ohio Northern. But the thing was, this was a Florida number. It was not an Ohio number, so I didn't answer. So I called him back. He told me to get a pen and paper, and I did. Told me I'd been accepted, and then to write down the scholarship amount. And that was my first acceptance, and I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy because that's not where I wanted to go. So, as I am just checking my email this same day, I get a notification from a different law school that says you're admitted student portal. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got it. But I didn't see the acceptance email yet, okay? So I didn't know if I had actually gotten in or if it was like a joke. And then I missed the acceptance email. It came 4 hours earlier and I missed it. I also missed my acceptance email from the Ohio Northern and also another school too, Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio. I kept missing my acceptances. Anyway. So I got in and I was really excited because I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the city I want to be in. It's a good school. So, we're getting close to the end of this cycle. It's mid-March, April at this point. And I get 2 more waitlists. American University in DC, where I was going to transfer to actually if you were around during my freshman going into sophomore year. I was actually planning on transferring there. They waitlisted me. Although I wanted to go to the school in the city that I wanted to be in, I didn't know if I wanted to go there. I got really nervous because I didn't know anything about this school. But I visited and I loved it. And when I went on the Admitted Students Day, I was so excited and I loved it. And at the end of the Admitted Students Day, I went to buy a sweatshirt because I'm like, I'm going here. So, can we have a drum roll, please? About where I am going to law school and where I will be moving to. I will be attending George Washington University Law School in Washington, D.C. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be honest, this was not my first choice. I panicked applied to this school because I hadn't heard anything from my other school. So I panicked and I applied to George Washington. The only thing I knew about it was that it was in Washington, D.C. I knew nothing about the school. I didn't even know it was in like the top like 25 law schools in the country either. Like, I knew nothing. I just applied because I was scared I wasn't going to get in anywhere else. And I didn't know it was like a selective school. I didn't know, because if I had known, I would have not applied. So I applied to this school in December, literally the day we went on winter break. So they didn't see my application until January, and I got my notification that I was in February. So like they wanted me, like they wanted me right away, which was amazing. It just felt really good. But yes, when I went to go tour the school and like sit in on classes and stuff, it was very nice. I really liked it. I knew this is where I was supposed to be. I'm really excited to be attending GW. Don't worry, I will still be continuing my YouTube channel, which I'm really excited to do because there's just going to be so much new content that I'm looking forward to. There's going to be a lot of stuff about obviously my law school life, me living in an apartment, because I have lived on campus all for 3.5 years at Tulane, so I'm really looking forward to getting my first apartment living, like cooking my own food, you know, enjoying the weekends in DC, going to festivals, going to museums, and also like just law school. I mean, it's different obviously from undergrad, so my study habits will change, but I'm really excited that I can share my next chapter of my life with you guys. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited. I just can't believe, like, I'm actually going to law school. I'm going to a top law school. I didn't really mess with the wait list at other schools because I'm not leaving GW. I'm not going to Chicago from Washington, D.C. No thank you. Going back to New Orleans. No thank you, Tulane. Tulane, we're done. I'm breaking up with you, Tulane. And like, obviously, like, I can't go down the street to America. So no, nothing's gonna happen. We're just going to GW, but make sure you stay tuned this summer. I have a lot of fun videos planned. I have a few trips coming up as well that obviously I'm going to document. That's kind of it for today's video. I just wanted to share with you my post-grad plans. I'm really excited to be starting law school. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much again for watching today's video. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!